It's that time of year again. Everyone is finding out where they got into vet school, where they didn't get into vet school, whatever the case may be. I thought this would be a good time to talk about Ross. I go to Ross for vet school. I'm currently here, and I know that we are in the process of our semester ending, and we're about to get a whole lot of new students. I'm starting to see people put in the Facebook group, how many suitcases should I bring, how much luggage should I bring, what do I need, what do I not need, what do you recommend? You don't know where to start. Your empty suitcase is sitting on your bed and you're staring at it and you're so overwhelmed because you don't want to pay the overweight packing fee. You're looking around at your apartment like, oh my god, what am I supposed to bring? You are stuck. The first thing you should do is look at the Ross requirement list. They have one for vet prep, they have one for first semester. It's a list of things that they are telling you that you need to bring. These are non-negotiable. So let's talk about the supplies list. A stethoscope. I know that we're not doctors yet. You will still use these. If you're in any clubs, you're going to use them for activities. If you have any sort of clinical application classes, like if you're in vet prep, one of your classes is clinical application, and you're going to be using these to practice doing physical exams. I'm not saying it needs to be a Littman. I will say I wanted to treat myself for getting into vet school, so I went and I customized my Littman. I had my name engraved on it for an extra $20. The next thing that you're going to need is gloves. You're going to use these a lot. You're going to use them for anatomy lab, and you're going to go through multiple pairs, and when you go study at the lab on the weekend, you're going to have some, and then there's going to be 2 or 3 people who, oh, I didn't bring a box because I thought they'd have them here. I didn't read the supplies list. Can I borrow a pair? Can I borrow a pair? Can I borrow a pair? And you're going to say yes because you're so nice and it's the first week of school and you're trying to make friends, but eventually you're going to get sick and tired of people taking yours, and you're going to want to stock up or lie and tell them that you've run out. There are upper semester students that are selling stuff on the Ross student Facebook page, but I just bought these from there actually, but I still recommend bringing at least 1 box of your own gloves. Dissection kit. You're going to need that for first semester. You don't need the dissection kit for vet prep, but if you plan on staying over the break and not going home, I would look into getting that. I got mine when I got here. I got it used from an upper semester student who posted it on Facebook. It's great. It came with scalpel blades, but I know that some people's didn't, and I know that some people decided to order one from Amazon so it'd be nice and fresh and clean and they could customize what color it was and whatever. If you're in vet prep, you don't need one, but you're going to need one when you pass vet prep, so might as well go ahead and invest. And if you don't use it, you can sell it on Facebook or whatever. And make sure that you get scalpel blades that fit your scalpel. Another thing that is on the list, I believe, I don't know if it's just vet prep or if it's everyone, is blue coveralls. I'm pretty sure I got the Dickies brand from Amazon, just navy blue. You're going to use them a lot if you are in any clubs. If you're in like bovine club, equine club, you're going to be using your coveralls a lot. That being said, boots that you're going to wear, they're going to get muddy. These are the coveralls. They are the Dickies brand. They are navy. They are a large. I will say they run big, so keep that in mind. They're pretty long. They get tucked into your boots. I got short sleeve. There is long sleeve. I don't think that there's cut off, but I don't know that for a fact. I'm not going to lie to you. I have yet to wear these, but that's also because I am not in any clubs. And when I was in vet prep, they allowed me to wear scrubs to the large animal handling labs. I brought them just in case, and I see people wear them all the time. I just haven't worn them yet. Along with that are your boots, your working boots. These are steel toe. I believe that's what they said when I bought them on Amazing Zon. I have used these. I've used these a lot. Textbooks, I would not buy because you can get textbooks on the Facebook Market page. For first semester, there's like guide to dissection of the dog and your lab anatomy guidebook and that kind of stuff. You can buy those books from upper semesters who are no longer using them. That's how I got mine. And it was like $5 and it had all her notes in it and it's really nice. So I'm sure I'm forgetting something school related, but putting all the school stuff to the side, all of your important documents, your birth certificate, copy of your birth certificate, your passport, copy of your passport, your driver's license, copy of your driver's license, your social security, copy of your social security. You're going to need your visa application. I made copies of my visa application because I was so scared of losing it. You're going to need to go to Walgreens or CVS or whatever, take extra passport style photos. You're going to use those. I used one of them for my visa application, and then I actually used the other one for my scuba diving. I got certified at the beginning of this semester. So you're going to bring down all of your medications. I would say to go ahead and like have a copy of your prescription on file. Whatever you need to do for all your medications, go ahead and make sure that all of that is done before you come down here. The number one thing that I recommend everyone bring is your comfiest favorite pillow. You are going to need it. The pillows that were already on my bed, no offense to my apartment complex, were not comfy. They were actually feather, and I'm allergic to feather, so I had to take all the pillows off my bed and put them in like a trash bag and put them in a closet far away from my bed because I could not breathe. My bed was suffocating me. I brought my favorite blanket and I brought my favorite pillow, and I know that that is annoying because it takes up so much space, but that's what the air compression bags are for. Get you some vacuum seal bags, vacuum seal everything. Vacuum seal your clothes, vacuum seal your socks, your swimsuits, your blankets, your pillows, your towels, like vacuum seal your life and put it in the suitcase. I had 2 hard luggage suitcases and 2 duffel bags. So I technically brought 4 bags plus my backpack that was used as my personal item and my carry-on, and I flew Delta down here and didn't have a problem. Obviously I had to pay for my luggage, but I haven't had to bring a ton of stuff back when I have gone home to visit. The thing that I didn't bring that I wish I had brought, super important, Dayquil, NyQuil, Tylenol, Advil, any of the over-the-counter fever, flu medications that you can think of, bring them. First week of school, I got COVID. I think it was just because I was back home, it was cold over Christmas, I was on all these planes traveling, people in airports are gross, they're sneezing on me, they're coughing on me, they're wiping their sleeve, and then they're wiping their hand on their sleeve and then touching the bathroom door, and I don't know. But I got super sick, and I did not have Dayquil, I did not have NyQuil, and I had to go to the store here. So I went to the pharmacy and I was like, hey, do you guys have Dayquil and NyQuil? I see it behind the counter because she has to give it to you. You can't just buy it. And all they had was the capsules, and she was like, how much do you want? And they didn't have like a box of the capsules. They just had the individual packages of the 2 capsules. So I ended up getting like 3 doses of Dayquil and 3 doses of NyQuil, and it helped. But it was more expensive than it would have been to just bring a bottle of Dayquil and NyQuil. So, after that incident, my family came to visit me. They went to Sam's Club, and they got the big daddies of the Dayquil and the NyQuil. Bags on bags on bags on bags of cough drops. And the capsules of the Dayquil and the NyQuil. As you can see, it's already been opened because last week I had the flu. Bring your meds with you, you will get sick, and you may think, oh, I'm not gonna get sick, it's an island, it's warm, nobody there's sick. Wrong. I get headaches really easily, and we're looking at our iPads, we're looking at our computers, we're looking at screens all day long. So another thing that was my lifesaver was this Icepack headache wrap. Put it in the freezer, and it's real nice and cold, and you pull it, and it has like a little crevice for your nose, so you can pull it all the way down over your eyes. Oh my god, if this did not save my life last semester and this semester, because I get so sick and tired of staring at that iPad, and my eyes hurt like crazy. This is amazing. I don't know what number we're on, but another important thing that I brought was a surge protector / power strip. You plug it in, it has 6 of the little plug-ins. That's really nice, especially for power outages, but also because the only outlet that I can actually reach to plug my phone into is on the other side of the bed, and there's only one plug. Reusable water bottle. This thing will be your best friend. Also bring the straw cleaner, because this thing gets disgusting, gets dirty, and your water bottle will get like really hot from the humidity, and then you come inside and then it starts sweating, and then it just starts to smell like mildew. So bring the things to clean said water bottle. Bring your computer, bring your chargers, bring your phone, bring your chargers, bring your watch, bring your chargers, bring all your chargers, bring extra chargers, bring every single charger you can find in your house, because I have a phone charger and it died like the first week of me moving here, and I was so glad that I had an extra phone charger. I keep one phone charger at home, I keep one phone charger in my backpack, I keep one phone charger in my locker. I just always have a charger. It's better if you could have one that is multi-use, so like my computer, my iPad, my Apple Pencil, My Galaxy Buds and my Samsung phone, I have two cell phones, my Samsung phone all use the same charger. So I have lots and lots and lots of the same charger. You would think that this one would be common sense, but it is extremely important, and a lot of people don't bring them. Bring your scrubs. We're in vet school. We're going to be doctors. You guys have all worked at clinics or volunteered in clinics or shadows in clinics or worked somewhere where you've had to have scrubs on. If you are going into vet school and you don't own scrubs, you need to get some. One of my best friends, my neighbor, did not bring scrubs for vet prep because he thought that we weren't going to use them. We wore scrubs multiple times a week. Don't bring one pair. Bring 2 or 3. I mean, if you're in first semester, you have lab 2 days a week, and then usually you're going to want to like keep an extra pair in your locker, and you're going to want to come study like on a random afternoon or a random evening. So like that's 4 pairs right there. And that's before the week's even over. But don't bring green scrubs because you will get in trouble. That is reserved for 7th semester surgery students only. As far as like shoes, I brought down 4 pairs of tennis shoes. I will say I've only used 2 of them. So I would say 2 pairs of tennis shoes, a pair of beach shoes, flip-flops, whatever. I brought my hiking boots because there is a lot of hiking to do here. If you intend on doing that, could be worth using your luggage space, but again, it depends on what you're interested in. And your work boots, and then like 1 nice pair of sandals or going out shoes for going out to the bar, going out to eat at the hotel, going out to do anything, birthday parties, blah blah blah. You'll go out a lot more than you think you will. You think you won't go out at all, but like you're gonna go to dinner with your friends and whatnot, so bring some shoes. Clothes wise, it's hot here. Keep that in mind. You're not required to wear business casual wear for school. I know a lot of vet schools do require that. Not a thing here at Ross. If it was, we'd be miserable. We'd be dying in sweat and we would smell bad all the time. So shorts, t-shirt, socks for your tennis shoes. Clothes that you're going to wear to school, I would recommend that they be somewhat lightweight. Definitely bring a couple pairs of pants and a couple sweatshirts or hoodies because it does get cold in certain classrooms and on certain areas of campus. So I usually wear shorts and a t-shirt or like flowy pants and a t-shirt, and then I pack a hoodie in my bag. I brought 1 business casual outfit and like 1 of my little blazers so that I could make it professional attire. I have yet to use it. Gym clothes, there is a gym on campus, and then some apartment complexes have a gym. A lot of people like to go running and whatnot, so bring some gym clothes. A couple going out outfits. Some apartment complexes don't have hangers, so you might want to bring some, but students also do sell their hangers on Facebook, like upper semester students that are in the middle of leaving. If you're a big gym bro or gym girl or gym queen or whatever, protein powder, protein bars, they're way more expensive here. And the selection is limited. I waited until Christmas and I brought 4 things of muscle milk protein powder back. All the hygiene products that you can think of that are like your favorite thing, bring them. Shampoo, conditioner, face soap, all of your like exfoliators, your serums, your moisturizers, your lip masks, your fancy fun face masks. I would say the majority of the things that were in my luggage were my hygiene kit supplies and my hair care supplies. All the leave-in conditioners and curl creams and hair oils and all the things you can think of. I brought 2 hairbrushes, a comb, a bunch of rubber ponytail holders, regular ponytail holders, scrunchies, anything relating to personal hygiene. I brought so much deodorant, I brought so much toothpaste. They do have toothpaste here. I don't know why I did that. I even brought like mini editions of some of the things that I had so I could make like a little locker pack. Okay, so this one's a fun one. I brought a Halloween costume, and let me tell you, you will not regret it. It didn't take up a lot of room in my bag. I didn't bring like all the supplies. Like it came with like a hat and like some like props. I didn't bring all the props, but I brought the costume. And I showed up and everybody was like, oh my god, like where did you get that? Where did you find that? And I was like, I brought it. My bed in my apartment complex did come with the comforter. I ended up buying my own comforter. I do use the sheets that they provided, but I brought my own comforter, I brought my own blanket, I brought a couple pillowcases, I have like a satin pillowcase for my hair. I brought 2 kitchen towels, 2 or 3 washcloths, 2 bath towels, a hair towel, and then like 2 face towels. So I brought like 2 of each, that way if when I'm washing one, I still have the other one out. I also brought beach towels, so like a towel used at the pool or the beach, and then I had like a sand resistant towel I got from Target or something. Think about those kinds of things. Know if your apartment complex has towels or doesn't. Your beachwear, your swimsuits, a hat or two, a pair of sunglasses or two. Definitely bring 2 pairs of sunglasses because you'll lose one in the ocean or they'll break. Go ahead and bring cash for certain things. There are ATMs here. There's an ATM in the hotel, there's an ATM on campus. I'm sure there's other ATMs in other places. You're not going to want to rack up a bunch of international fees constantly going to all these ATMs and taking out cash for your rent. That's a lot of money. I know a lot of people who just bring a big bulk of cash for their car and for their apartment for the entire semester, and then when they go home they take out more cash and blah blah blah. In terms of weather, hurricane season, weather radio, poncho, umbrella, rain boots if that's your thing. I don't really do the rain boots. I brought a lunchbox because I do spend a lot of time on campus, or at least my first semester here I was on campus all the time. I didn't want to spend a ton of money getting food on campus. There are tons of food options on campus. I didn't want to eat out every single solitary time I was coming to campus, so I brought a lunchbox, and I also brought a handful of Tupperware containers, and they are my saving grace because I do a lot of meal prepping, a lot of cooking. I think that's pretty much it on necessities. There are like little random things that I brought down over Christmas break after being here, little things to kind of make my apartment feel more comfortable. One of my favorite candles, some of my tarot cards, my crystals. I brought some Christmas lights to string across my apartment, a beach speaker. I hope this helped kind of make you feel better, ease your mind. Don't stress, packing is overwhelming, and it's kind of dumb for me to say don't stress because if you're watching this, you're a vet student or an up-and-coming vet student or somebody who wants to be a vet student, so I'm sure you constantly live in a state of stress, and that's normal because I do too, but try not to. The packing will work out, the luggage will work out. It's one of your bags is going to be overweight and you're going to get smacked with a $200 charge and you're just going to eat it, and it's going to be okay because you're going to come down here and all your bags are going to make it and life is going to be great. So take a deep breath, calm down, and as always, if you have any questions, you're more than welcome to message me, comment on here, email me, do whatever. I'm more than open to talking to people about school and all the things that you need and all the things that I recommend because everything's fresh on my mind. You know, I haven't been here that long. Breathe, relax, pack, enjoy, and I'll see you guys later.